Okay, so y'all know I love to throw parties, and my favorite thing to do is to have a theme party. I always choose a different theme that's just really fun so people can get creative, and I feel like when everyone shows up, half the fun is just seeing what people wear and how far they went with the theme. I also always tend to throw parties at my house because I feel like it just inviting people into your personal space is just a really great way to show them who you are. So for me, I love having parties at my house in my personal space, and then always have food. Like I'm throwing a party in a few hours and I'm gonna have like food when people arrive, and then at 10:30 when they're real drunk, I'm having pizzas. So that way I hate going to parties where I feel like I'm starving, so you will be very well fed. And then also make sure that you have enough bartenders and space for the people coming to your party, because if you have one bar and 300 people, then that's going to be really frustrating and no one's going to get a drink all night. So just kind of plan who's attending and kind of plan your space around that and make sure that everyone just has a seamless, amazing time.
Hi Bravo fans, I am so excited for the summertime. I love to spend time with my family and friends, and there's no better way than being in the water when it's a hot summer day. And one of the things that I feel like a lot of people don't know is that our family has owned and operated marinas since, oh my gosh, the early 90s. And so we have marinas all over the United States and the Caribbean. And yeah, so it's just so fun for us because when my husband's traveling around all over Florida or the East West Coast or Mexico, wherever it might be, it's so fun for my family because we get to go to all these great destinations and just kind of see like the different lifestyles. Sometimes the marinas are like in literally just hole in the wall places, and it's so fun to have that family vibe when you're on vacation and just small town feel. And then sometimes we're in huge places like Miami Beach, and it's just filled with glitz and glamour and the whole shebang. And you even get to pack like you're going yachting, or you get to go pack like you're going camping. So it's always a good time with my family. When you're packing to go on vacation with your family, I have 3 children, so it's important to me that they each have their own little spaces. So I do like little Ziploc baggies with each little outfit, and I have everything from their pajamas and a pair of panties for after their baths to their little like a Ziploc baggie filled with their little dresses for dinners and things like that. And then I have it so organized where it's literally Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You know the panties that say that? Literally that's how I pack. And it makes it so easy because even when they get dirty, I can then throw them all in one big Ziploc baggie, and then I just recycle the ones that I've already used. So it's so simple, and then you're just laying out their little baggies for every time they've got to get ready, go swimming, or go out to dinner or bed. When I am traveling by airplane with my family, I make sure that we all have in a Ziploc baggie an extra pair of underwear and an extra pair of clothes, because you never know if they're going to lose your bag. And also, I have their toothbrush handy. So that way, I know they can at least be clean with a clean pair of something on their body and their teeth are clean. And also, I think it's important when you are traveling on an airplane to bring your own cups for your children, because that way when the flight attendant gives them a drink, you can pour it into the cup and you're not going to make a mess. One thing that I also pack when we're traveling on an airplane is I make sure that I have things that like chewy type of candies and goodies, and the kids love it, but that they're keeping their, they're making sure their ears pop. And who doesn't love that? But don't use chewing gum, because you never know where it's gonna end up. Like me, I just stepped on gum and it's on my shoe. So that is my advice for you all. I hope everybody has a wonderful and blessed summer, and you stay cool somewhere. Woo!
Hey everybody, I'm Leanne from Real Housewives of Dallas, and I'm at home in my office with my children. Yes, Chief is currently being called Cone Boy because he had a little injury on his eye. Not so little, he actually ruptured a ulcer on his eye and had to have an eye graft. So we're working through that now. Carly is being a real pain in the tuchus because Chief gets more attention now, and she's not very happy about that at all. Like, at all. You want to tell people how not happy you are? You want to tell them? You want to say, you want to tell them that you want a new house? You could say, I would like to. She's out. So that's pretty much how it goes around here. You either give attention or you're cut off. What can I say? My dogs are like me. You know, in Dallas, I work with a ton of organizations. I try to limit my nonprofit work with 4 different areas that are my heartstring, what I consider my 4 hearts of nonprofit work in the city. Animals are one, LGBTQ is another, domestic violence, and child abuse. The last 2 obviously being things that I'm a survivor of. Animals are always fun to work with because they're just so sweet, and you can tell when, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, if you will go adopt, please adopt, don't shop. If you will go adopt an animal, they will end up rescuing you. Both of these babies that are mine, I found, or have been found. I found Chief in a parking lot when I was anchoring Plano Television Network's news, and Carly was found by a very good friend of mine, Cassie, in a Dairy Queen parking lot. So that just tells you the level of intelligence right there off the bat that she is. So actually we do a lot of work. We work with Dallas Animal Services, SPCA of Texas, Eastlake Pet Orphanage I'm actually working with later this month. I'm designing a costume for one of their adoptables. And his name is Maverick. He's a German Shepherd, and it's an Elvis theme event. So I'm turning Maverick into Elvis, which I think is going to be super fun. And they're actually honoring me for the work that I do in the community with animals. So I'm kind of stoked about it because I get to put all of these adoptable animals on my Instagram, and hopefully, you know, my goal in life is to get all shelter animals adopted. I just would love to see a world where, you know, animals weren't just thrown away, that they were loved and respected and adored for the love that they can give. And makes me silly, but that's how I feel about animals.
Hey guys, one of my favorite things to do in Dallas is to stroll around Highland Park Village. If you guys are visiting or just stop by for the weekend or whatever, walking around Highland Park Village is so beyond amazing. It actually has the same architect as actually who did Rodeo Drive, okay? So you guys actually need to come and see it. It's so beyond fabulous. There's so many cute stores, has so much character, and has fabulous restaurants, okay? My favorite restaurant in Highland Park Village is Cafe Pacific, and it's just like a Dallas staple. Like everyone from Dallas loves it. It's been there for years. It's one of my favorite restaurants in town. My other favorite restaurant, if you want to go to a fabulous restaurant downtown, is you guys need to try Bouillon. If you guys want the best atmosphere and just the coolest ornate decor, you guys need to go try Bouillon. It's fabulous. The food's amazing. It's a great restaurant. So, well, if you have kids, it's awesome. You guys need to try the World Aquarium. It's a fabulous place. Everyone loves the World Aquarium, and you can just walk around, and it's indoors, so it's not so hot. It's one of the great places to take kids during the summer. Obviously, the zoo is amazing. You know, be ready to walk because the zoo has, you know, tons of walking, and it's amazing. And I actually love going to the zoo with the kids because you get your workout, walk in while you're seeing all the animals, which is so beyond amazing. Obviously, the Perot Museum is fabulous. It's an amazing, amazing place to take your kids. You guys need to go. It's a science museum, so you guys would learn a lot. There's so many great things in Dallas, but these are just a few. So you guys need to come visit us in Dallas.
As most of you know, Travis and I started an outreach program through our company for our employees called Hollman Helps, where we send our employees, their spouses, and their children to college for free on us. And I'm happy to tell you we have, I think it's 168 people in college right now that we're paying for. And one really, really cool situation is we have a mother who's worked for us forever. She doesn't speak very English very well. And she literally just sets in sands every day, sandswood every day. And she's always wanted to send her daughter to college, but didn't have the funds to do it. So she is working at Hollman sanding. She's going to college, just taking ESL classes to learn English better. And then her daughter is going to college as well, and she's getting her nursing degree. So it's really cool. So we have a mother-daughter duo that's in college. But it's been such a gift, not only to us, but I feel like whenever you run a company, sometimes employees tend to feel like they're just helping you and they don't really matter and their families don't really matter to their employer, and it's completely changed the dynamic of the company. And I feel like it's great because it's shown our children that like you can do something big with your life if you have the passion and desire to do so. And I think people believe that if you don't have a lot of money or you don't have a lot of time that you really can't give back. But I will say, I think giving back can be really small. It can be, buying groceries and giving it to a food bank. It can be donating your time to a homeless shelter and delivering meals. It can be helping your neighbor who's old mow their yard. I think giving back is it's a beautiful thing because it's you taking your time and your talents and your gifts and giving that to somebody else. And that is what life is about. So I hope you guys start thinking about what you can do next and just get out there and do it and make a difference in the world.